Hello, and welcome to another Dad Talk. This time we're going to be talking about appreciation of art. A little bit of housekeeping, of course, up front, like we always do. These videos or blogs, whatever you want to call them, vlogs, it's a little diary section I do for my kids. It's for my kids only. I'm putting it out there for posterity, but if anybody else, by proxy or influence, gets any kind of value out of these talks, that's awesome, and I'm glad for you, and you're more than welcome to come along with us on this journey. But just please understand that this exercise, this project, whatever you want to call it, is indeed for my kids. So, now that we got that out of the way, today I want to talk about appreciation of art. This is something that ironically didn't really occur to me until a little bit later in my life, but and the reason being is I have no artistic ability at all. I literally can't draw a stick figure. My drawing, painting, whatever ability is on par with that of your average caveman. I can't play a musical instrument. I literally can't do anything of artistic ability. But one thing I can do, that I can kind of express myself through, and I can somewhat, call an artistic ability, modestly, is making and editing these videos that I do for our channel. And I do so to document our family lives and continue on that project. That being said, it has actually given me a unique perspective around art and appreciation of art that I want to share with you guys, Madison and Mason. So, when it comes to somebody putting their heart and soul into something, they're making something, I don't care if it's knitting, I don't care if it's a painting, a drawing, music, whatever it may be, that is an expression of themselves. That is their creative outlet. I want to be crystal clear about this. It takes a special kind of jerk to come in and stomp all over that and laugh at it and then walk away. Under no circumstance will you ever be that kind of jerk and be one of my kids. Okay? So, I'm not saying you gotta like all art or appreciate all art. There's some of it that's weird, some of it's out there, what have you, right? But you will respect the people behind it and the fact that they're putting themselves out there. Little story time, it's real fun for everybody. So my dad, G-Pops as we call him, or Grandpa, walked into a karaoke bar one day, told us to pick the song. Being the smartass that I am, I decided to pick Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Classic. Not really commonly referred to in the grandpa crowd, but it's a classic. This man carried his cojones up on the stage in a wheelbarrow in front of him because without even knowing the words of the song, reading it real time off the teleprompter, he went ahead and karaoke'd Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot, I kid you not, up on stage in front of a bar full of college kids, talking about how his anaconda don't want none, less you got buns, hun. All you people out there that have seen the movie or seen the video know what I'm talking about. And he owned it, right? Not that the end result matters, but he owned it, and the whole entire place just erupted, and everybody loved it, and it was great. But here's the thing. How easy would it have been for somebody to sit back and clown the old grandpa on stage, right? Made fun of him or said something mean to him in the parking lot about it or whatever, right? Why? He's up there doing something that, quite frankly, a lot of people don't have the stones to do, and he's enjoying himself, and he's expressing himself, right? So, what I want you to understand out of this, Madison and Mason, is that when somebody puts themselves out there, be it drawing, painting, music, videos, interpretive dance, I don't care, right? Appreciate the person is putting themselves out there and respect that accordingly. Again, I have very high expectations of both of you, but it's because I know what you're capable of. And one of those expectations is to be good to your fellow human. If one of your fellow humans puts themselves out there, exposes themselves, basically, weakness, and opens their heart and lets you get a glimpse at it, don't cut anyone down for that. And I know in today's day and age, with all the social media and everything else going on, it's so easy and so tempting for people to be keyboard commandos and rip people apart and whatever else. And it's just noise. And just don't do it. It's just It's not good. It's not right. And I want you to treat people the way that you'd want to be treated. So, again, appreciation of art, appreciation of people expressing themselves, and not being afraid of the ridicule and what have you. And at all costs, I don't want you to be one of the people that suppresses that creative spirit in people by ridiculing them or what have you. Again, this very recently came to bear on me, just because, again, this whole YouTube thing is the first time I've ever done anything creative or artistic in my entire life. And so now I understand acutely what it's like when somebody just comes in and kicks your deck of cards or your house of cards over for no other reason than to kick it. It's just, people are going to do that. That's how they're wired sometimes. And that's fine and good, but it's not fine and good for you. So carry yourself to a higher caliber at all times when it comes to your fellow human. So, again, appreciation of art, appreciation of people that put their heart and soul into that art. Creative spirit should not be suppressed. And this goes forward into your kids, it goes forward into your friends, it goes forward into anybody else, right? So that's pretty much it. It's really, although it's about appreciation of art, it's really at its root, at its soul, it's about respecting your fellow man, which is something I've always raised both of you to do as much as possible, whenever possible. So, again, that concludes this dad talk. I think it was apparent to have this conversation. I think it's a conversation that will serve you well as your life goes on. And hopefully it'll be one of the ones that you can kind of stick in your ear and listen to it every now and then, and may, just remind you as life goes on. So, as always is the case, Madison, this is your dad. I love you. Thanks.